Getting your head around the concept of dividing fractions is a bit of a challenge, and probably the easiest way to think about it is in terms of a number line or a tape measure. So remember that dividing asks how many of one number goes into another number. So for example, 4 divided by 2 is asking how many 2's are there in 4. So let's think about this in terms of a number line. Alright, so we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to know how many 2's are in 4. Well, here's 1, and here's another one. So there are two 2's, or two groups of 2, that make up 4. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now let's think about the same thing, but with fractions. So let's say we have 4 divided by 1/4. So what that's asking us is how many 1/4s are there in 4. So let's divide this up. Alright, so now we've got this number line divided up into quarters. How many quarters are there in 4? Well, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 1/4s in 4. So remember that when multiplying or dividing fractions with whole numbers, first you have to convert the whole number into a fraction. So here are the steps. First, you're going to put the whole number over 1 to make a fraction. Second, you're going to invert the second fraction. Third, you're going to multiply, and you can cancel if you need to, or if you can. And finally, you're going to simplify if possible. So here's an example. 4 divided by 1/4. And we just worked that out on a number line, but let's see how to do the math. So the first thing, you can't divide a whole number into fraction. So you have to put this over 1 so that they're both fractions. Step 2 is to invert the second number, so this one. So we're going to change it to 4 over 1, and by inverting that, 4 over 1. And then we're going to multiply instead of dividing, so you invert and multiply in order to divide. 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 4 is 16, 16 over 1 simplifies to 16. That's the final answer.